So we're continuing with doing more examples of the method of undetermined coefficients. So here's one with a cosine on the right-hand side. So first we want to find the general solution to the corresponding homogeneous equation, which is going to be y double prime plus 2y prime plus 3y equals 0. And I didn't show you before how little work you can show for this, so let's do that. This is the characteristic equation, plus 3 equals 0, and then can't factor it, so we're going to use the quadratic formula. R equals negative 2 plus or minus the root of 2 squared is 4 minus 2 times 1, 4 times 1 times 3 is 12, all over 2 times 1. And then that's going to be negative 1 plus or minus, this is the root of negative 8, which is 2 root 2i, divided by 2 is root 2i. Okay, and then you could write the general complex solution and then use Euler's formula, or if you remember what it looks like, we can directly go to the real solution, which is e to the real part t, so negative t, and then cosine of imaginary part root 2t plus c2, and then same thing with a sine, e to the negative t sine of root 2t. And I can't check if you're memorizing anything in this class over Zoom proctoring, but it is good to have this memorized and not have to look it up every time. That'll save you time in this class. And in life in general, if you're going to be doing a lot of differential equations. Okay, now we want to find a particular solution to the non-homogeneous part. So we make a guess. We have a cosine over here, so when we take derivatives of that, we're going to be getting cosines and sines. So our guess is going to be something times sine plus something else times cosine. Okay, now we've got to take a couple derivatives, plug it in, and figure out what a and b are. So derivative of that is a cosine t minus b sine t. And then second derivative is minus a sine t minus b cosine t. Okay, now we have y double prime plus 2y prime plus 3y. Let's figure out what that is. Minus a sine t minus b cosine t plus 2 times this one plus 2a cosine t minus 2b sine t, and then plus 3 times this one plus 3a sine t plus 3b cosine t. And that's supposed to equal cosine t. Or really, we think of this as 1 times cosine t plus 0 times sine t. Okay, what happens there? Let's collect all the cosine t's together. So this is a minus b plus 2a plus 3b. So this is a total of 2a plus 2b cosine t. And then the remaining ones are the signs. Minus a minus 2b plus 3a. So plus 2a minus 2b sine t. That's supposed to equal cosine t. So we compare coefficients because this has to be true for every value of t. Coefficients for cosine and sine have to be the same. So 2a plus 2b equals 1. That's the cosine coefficient. And 2a minus 2b equals 0. That's the sine coefficient. Okay, easy thing is just to add them. That will eliminate the b. So we get 4a equals 1, which means a is 1/4. And then into either one, let's do equation 1. 2 times 1/4 is 1/2 plus 2b equals 1, which means 2b is 1/2. So b is also 1/4. Okay, so then our general solution, our particular solution to the non-homogeneous is 1/4 sine t plus 1/4 cosine t. And so then our general solution to the non-homogeneous equation, we're going to take our general solution to the homogeneous equation plus our particular solution to the non-homogeneous solution. So let's copy all that down. C1 e to the minus t cosine of root 2t plus C2 e to the minus t sine of root 2t. Hopefully you can see that. And then plus this thing, plus 1/4 sine t plus 1/4 cosine t. Pretty ugly, certainly could not have guessed that, but that gives you all the solutions to that differential equation there.